Fever basketball is oh so close. Training camp began this afternoon at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Our Dominic Miranda was there and talked with the players about the upcoming season.
Indiana Fever basketball is almost here in earnest. Day one of training camp for the Fever going on Sunday afternoon. After a busy offseason of valuable additions to this already talented core, the puzzle pieces are coming together and hit the floor for the first time as we gear up for the 2025 season. There's a lot of new on this Fever team, including head coach Stephanie White leading the charge.
It's different from what we have been used to here, but it's pretty great. I think she gets to the point, we do what we have to do, and then we get on to the next thing. I think that's pretty great. So it's kind of on us on how we move through the workout and the practice, but it's been pretty great. I think today was a great first day.
Day one is in the books. The talented core of Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, and Caitlin Clark intact, with more pieces added around them for this season. Boston and newcomer DeWanna Bonner spoke about year two of Caitlin Clark and hitting the ground running with this improved roster.
I think it's going to be better for both of us because I think initially last year, obviously at the beginning of the season, it was a little rough just trying to continue to figure out that play, but now we know exactly how we like to play, how we like to get the ball, what we like to do in transition, and so I think it's just going to make it super easy because we're just going to be able to flow right into it.
She's such a dynamic player. She does a lot for this team, and we understand that, so I think everybody's here just want to make her life easier, and she wants to make everybody else's life easier, so just putting all the pieces together that we can be a threat on, every level of the court, not just with Caitlin this year, so I'm just ready to put it all together.
Excitement is high, training camp is underway, and expectations have raised. The journey begins now to accomplish the ultimate goal.
It excited me since we made trades and we got everyone on the roster in a sense, and now to finally be on the court, I think it's just even more, like the energy is even higher because you could always picture it when you see it on social media. Oh, we have DB, oh, we have Tosh, but now to be in the same place, in the same building, on the same team, it's a great feeling.
No doubt the excitement level.
So what I've seen so far from day one of the Indiana Fever training camp, these girls look energized. They look ready to go. Some shots were falling. Some shots weren't falling. I did see a full scrimmage. They look good. It looks like the mentality is championship. It looks like they're focused on defense. It looks like they're focused on communication. Coach Stephanie White is bringing that mentality into this organization. And when she talks, she's going to talk with authority. So what I expect this year from this Indiana Fever team is a well-coached team. I expect this team to have great chemistry. They've been putting in some work together. You know what I'm saying? And these girls have been doing some outside activities as well. Pacers game, some fun activities in the facility that I've been seeing. And some of these girls have been training together and have also played together before. So I think this is a very versatile team. I think they're very long defensively. And I think Coach Stephanie White is going to bring that defensive mentality, like I said earlier. And I think this team is going to be able to communicate, rotate, and work on switches. And then plus you add in that motion offense with the amount of talent you have on this team is kind of ridiculous. They have a little bit of everything. They got height. They got defense. They got a little bit of physicality, which I think they need to work on just a little bit more. Get a little bit more physical. And then they got rim runners. They got girls who can shoot the three, girls who could dribble. And then they also have Caitlin Clark, not to mention Caitlin Clark 2.0, who's going to be going into the league well-rested for 6-7 months. Been in the weight room, been training with Keith Porter, putting in that work. You have a 3-time champion in Natasha Howard, right, who's going to bring that championship mentality. And you got Mama Bonner. She's going to be the mom of the team, kind of looking over the team and really just being that go-to girl, especially for leadership and veteranism, I guess you could say. And then you got Sydney Colson, and then you got Sophie Cunningham too. Both those girls are going to bring the energy. Since Sydney's been here, she's been nothing but joy, nothing but being herself. She's been all over the media. And then Sophie Cunningham as well. Sophie Cunningham has made it very clear she is here to stick up for her teammates, be aggressive, play with that fire under her. And she's going to be a crowd favorite as well. Sophie Cunningham, Lexi Hall, those girls are going to rotate a lot. I think they're both going to get minutes. And then also Bree Turner. So for those that don't know about Bree Turner, she's a great rim protector as well. And she can finish around the rim and block a lot of shots. Same with the new rookie, Timpson. I call her Tim Tim. Tim Tim can jump out of the gym. Some of the highlights I saw from yesterday's clips, she could jump. Girl could jump, right? And Everybody else, Hall, everybody who's new to the team, everybody looks good. Everybody looks intact. Everybody looks engaged. It is only day one, and they just all look, like there's nothing new about them. They look very comfortable, this is what we want going into a season 2. We want these girls to be comfortable. Regardless, everything is new here, right? Even though you still have the young core, Lexi Hall, Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, AB, they have a whole new coach and coaches. They have a whole new coaching staff, right? New trainers. And then they have the veterans coming in and just the rookies. So this is a whole new team. Whole new team. But I think they could gel together quick. And they only have 4 days. 4 days until they play the Mystics for preseason, right? Which is kind of crazy to me. I mean, I don't understand how they got a training camp and you only get a week of preparation until you play an actual full game. I don't understand how that works out. It's kind of weird and odd how they do that. But I think they'll be ready. Every team has the same amount of time, I guess you should say. So there's no, this is unfair. That's not unfair. So, yeah, man, besides that, they look good. I saw some amazing passes from Caitlin Clark. The connection between Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell is still there. I was seeing some great things from Lexi Hall. Defensively, she looks like she's out there being aggressive. Sophie Cunningham knocking down some shots as well, being aggressive. I like what the Indiana Fever are doing as far as drill-wise. They're working a lot on defense and communication, being able to rotate, switch, and then offense. Coach Stephanie White, she made a huge point on offense. We're not just standing around. This is going to be a motion offense. We're either cutting, we're setting a screen, we're shifting down, being ready to take a shot. Just get yourself in position to score, and we're not standing around watching people go to work. Is exactly what Coach Stephanie White brings. And this is the last thing I'm going to talk about with Coach Stephanie White. I think Coach Stephanie White is a player coach. I think she's doing a great job already. And every time I hear her talk, she sounds like a real veteran coach. So she knows what she wants. She's demanding communication. And they will work on defense. This team will pride on defense. For sure. Indiana Fever are going to pride on defense. So they filled in all the gaps they needed from last year, all the deficiencies they've had. I think they filled the gaps. They have the backup point guard. They got their role players. They got the bench all figured out. Now it's just time to go through this training camp, see who's going to make the official roster, and, let it all fall in place, man. So one thing I will tell you, they won't have a Caitlin Clark coming straight out of college. The most important piece to an offense or point guard being a rookie, they won't have that this year. There won't be a doubt of, we only won 11 games last year. No, this team went to the playoffs. They got veterans in here. They got champions in the building. They got championship coaches. They got veteran coaches. And it's go time. It's championship time. There is no, we might make the playoffs. No, it's championship time, man. So that's what I got for you guys. I'll catch you on the next video. I'm out.